The party has settled into the tavern of the hub town that you've created. Every crease and crevice has been stuffed with enough plot hooks to choke a Tarrasque. Yet the party aren't biting on any of them. Maybe they appear lost, or worse, bored. They finally manage to pull on a couple of the hooks, but they don't stick. The missing farmer, the old widow's rat infestation, the missing idol from the local temple. They sit on the table like coasters printed with faded advertisements that no one wants to read, and are soon buried under a mug of ale. How did this happen? Hey, this is Todd. Let's talk about getting the party to the adventure. It seems so easy, something that would not even need talking about, yet it happens all the time. Every game master has experienced that moment, staring across the table at players whose adventurers appear to refuse to actually adventure. Appearances, though, can be deceiving. Conventional wisdom says to drop plot hooks plentifully over the land so that the party can't move but to clang against one. Drop enough hooks and, surely, even by accident, one of the barbs will set and the adventure will commence. Therein lies a trap. The trap isn't thinking that just having choices of some kind is enough. That, if given choices, the players will take one. But this presumes that the choice has meaning to the players, context to be judged, and then motivation to be resolved. If those things are lacking, an apathy or paralysis can set in. Think of the conundrum the man in black presents Vizzini with the iocane powder in The Princess Bride.
Wait till I get going! Where was I?
There's no obvious choice as to which cup he should take, and we can imagine that, unconstrained by time, he could have dithered endlessly on which cup. Vizzini at least had a clear motivation to salvage his kidnapping of Princess Buttercup. What motivation does the party have? In that sense, the term plot hook feels lacking because it conceptually ignores the presence of bait. Having just the plot hooks might not be enough. What's the bait? What's the reward? The easy answer would be experience, that meta currency for character advancement. Isn't that reward implicit in every choice? Yes, it is. But if that reward is implied in every option, how is each option distinguished from the other? If you have a number of options that all lead to the same implied reward, on what basis do you choose one over the other? That's the way towards analysis paralysis. What we need is context. Context provides the data that differentiates between options. With context, the party can make an informed decision. Retrieving the missing idol for the temple will grant the party free healings and blessings there. The old widow has a cache of heirlooms from her late adventurer husband she will donate to the party who rids her of her rodents. The missing farmer found a buried treasure before he vanished. Now the party has reasons to choose one adventure over another. There are clear pros to consider for each that separate them and render them distinct. Now context can and should encompass more than the reward. The difficulty of the task, the adversaries or obstacles along the way, the destinations they may be going to, and how long they may be gone. When building up the context, placing that bait to lure the party, it helps to know what sorts of lures will draw their attention. They may not have a clear understanding themselves. It's all about motivation. What motivates the party? This might be a meta consideration or a fictional one. Either way, the clearer the understanding of motivation amongst the party themselves and between the party and you, as the GM, are, the easier the process will be for everyone. Modern games put much stock on player backgrounds, and GMs will often sift these for motivations. It works well enough, but keep in mind that motivating a single player or character may not be enough to sway the entire party to action. It also may be impossible, or overly convoluted, to weave in multiple individual motivations into a single coherent plot hook. A motivation that unites the entire party is much easier to work with. If your party is not guided by a single united motivation, consider providing it to them as part of the campaign premise or during character creation in Session 0. It's okay, even preferable, to be plain and explicit. You are the A-Team. You are a band of monster hunters. You are a clan of displaced outlanders seeking revenge. Motivation can be a general reason for being or a specific goal. You are the Fellowship of the Ring. You are the Rebel Alliance. Whatever motivation is decided, it becomes the lens through which your plot hooks will be viewed and therefore judged. It will determine whether the party will be more attracted to a shiny bit of foil or a colorful plume that you can affix to your plot hooks. Had your fill of fishing analogies yet? Let's paddle back to shore with these new tools loaded into our game mastering tackle box. Context, to give plot hooks meaning to the players in a way that encourages informed decision making, and motivation, to provide the lens through which context is judged. Keeping these concepts in mind will help you find the best hooks to suit your party and get their characters to leave that damn tavern before you angrily decide to burn it down. If you enjoy videos like these, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. It helps me out a lot. I also have a Patreon if you'd like to support the show in a different way. Thanks for watching.